With such high demand for ammunition lately, it's been all but impossible for manufacturers just to make enough of their most popular existing products, let alone produce new ones. And yet, at SHOT Show this year, we've got a surprising number of new centerfire, rimfire, and shotgun ammo for target shooting, hunting, self-defense, and even suppressed shooting. Here are some of the hottest new cartridges, loads, and line extensions for this year. Winchester Copper Impact. Better external ballistic performance at long range comes from bullets with higher ballistic coefficients. And with their new Copper Impact line of ammo, Winchester has accomplished higher ballistic coefficients by incorporating a longer ogive and a boat tail into the design of the bullet. For optimum terminal performance, Winchester added their Xtreme point to help initiate immediate expansion. All this, combined with a lead-free bullet that will retain most of its weight, makes for a deep, penetrating, big-game stopper that can be used from coast to coast. Now, Copper Impact ammunition is available for more than a dozen loads, including the 6.5 Creedmoor, 6.8 Western, and even the 350 Legend. Browning Pro 22 Rimfire Ammo. Browning's new 22 LR Rimfire load has a 40-grain, lead-round nose bullet and a muzzle velocity of 1,085 feet per second. Savvy shooters will realize this is a subsonic load, and, as a result, the problem of accuracy degradation during the transition from supersonic to subsonic flight is avoided. Though this load could be used for close-range small-game hunting if headshots were taken, with its precise target crimp on the bullet for optimum alignment with the rifling, the Pro 22 is at its best for precision target shooting. It will be available in 100-round value packs. Hornady CX Bullet. Hornady's new CX Bullet replaced the GMX Bullet in both the Outfitter and Super Performance ammo lines. The new CX Bullet is a solid monolithic copper bullet designed by Hornady engineers to deliver better downrange accuracy and devastating terminal performance. Featuring Hornady's heat shield tip, the CX Bullet will maintain its high BC value downrange, allowing shooters better accuracy at extended distances. CCI Blazer Brass-Cased 9mm. For many years, shooters have turned to CCI Blazer ammunition for volume shooting, because the aluminum-cased ammo is substantially less expensive than conventional brass-cased ammo. The downside to the aluminum cases, however, is that they cannot be reloaded. For 2022, CCI is introducing a new Blazer load for the 9mm Luger with reloadable brass cases. It has a lead-free primer and a flat-nose 100-grain lead-free bullet. This makes the new load ideal for indoor ranges. Now you'll be picking up your brass and leaving no lead in the air. And the price remains quite reasonable for brass-cased ammo. Federal 30 Super Carry. One of the most intriguing ammo introductions for 2022 is Federal's new 30 Super Carry. A brand new cartridge specifically designed for those who carry a concealed pistol for personal protection. From an external and terminal ballistic standpoint, the 30 Super Carry will run right with the 9mm, but offers some key advantages. It generates between 10 and 20% less recoil for one thing, and, maybe more importantly, given magazines of the same size, it offers a higher capacity than the 380 Auto or 9mm Luger. Federal Premium Heavy Bismuth. The new Heavy Bismuth shotgun load is set to be one of the new leaders in the high-density shotgun load market and features Federal's rear-deploying Flight Control Flex wad for both a dense payload and dense shot pattern at greater ranges, giving hunters the opportunity to pursue both upland birds and waterfowl with a hard-hitting, lead-free option. It will be available in 3 20-gauge shotgun shell loadings and 6 12-gauge variants to suit the various needs and preferences of waterfowl hunters. All varieties of Federal Premium Heavy Bismuth shot shells will feature non-lead bismuth pellets with a payload density of 9.6 grams, which is 22% greater than comparable steel loads. Remington Premier TSS. Just in time for the upcoming gobbler season, Remington has introduced a premier TSS turkey load in 12 gauge, 20 gauge, and 410 bore in number 7 and 9 shot. Turkey hunters who've made the switch to TSS know all about the benefits. No matter the gauge, TSS delivers tight, lethal patterns to longer ranges than lead. The only thing is, you're going to pay for that performance, and Remington TSS loads are no different. At over $10 per shot for 12 and 20 gauge shells, they aren't cheap. But when you've got a gobbler hung up at 50 yards that you've been waiting for all morning, your wallet is the last thing on your mind. Federal HST Magnum revolver loads. When it comes to defensive handgun ammunition, Federal HST loads are highly regarded for their ability to defeat intermediate barriers, deliver wide bullet deformation, and penetrate to depths within the FBI's suggested minimum and maximum limits. Until now, HST ammunition has only been available for pistol cartridges, but for 2022, Federal has added 2 Magnum revolver loads to the personal defense HST lineup. One is the 104-grain HST load for the 327 Federal Magnum, and the other is a 154-grain load for the 357 Magnum. Like all HST loads, these new Magnum revolver loads feature high-performance primers and nickel-plated cases for optimum ignition and reliability. Underwood 45 Auto Xtreme Defender. The 45 Auto cartridge is more than 100 years old, but its popularity has not waned. It's still one of the top 3 self-defense cartridges in America, but most 45 Auto loads designed for personal protection use bullets weighing between 160 and 230 grains. They work well, but they sort of lumber along like a tired old mule. Underwood Ammunition is well known for innovative ammunition offerings, and for 2022, they have introduced a lightweight, high-velocity option for 45 Auto. This Xtreme Defender load features a 120-grain solid copper bullet that will penetrate to around 15 inches in ordnance gelatin. The Plus P version screams downrange 100 FPS faster, and it will drive about 20% deeper. Either should be ideal for protection against bad guys or angry critters. Fiocchi Defense Dynamics Double-Aught Buck. We already mentioned Fiocchi's defensive slug. They also make a quality, low-recoil double-aught buckshot round specifically for defense purposes. Each shell packs 9 pellets of nickel-plated lead shot, going 1,150 feet per second. These are 2 3/4 inch shells, and the price point is good, considering the type of ammo being sold here.